morning on this fine, what are we, Wednesday. I am going to try and get a YouTube today of what everything looks like, so you can see. Just looking outside, and looks like they've decided to dig up all the road outside, so that's helpful. I always look when you get no notice whatsoever. Can you see? Look. Yeah, you can't see. It's just back there. I can just see the orange lights. Don't know what they're doing. We've got quite a lot of visitors today, and like a bit of notice is sometimes nice, isn't it? It doesn't hurt. Unless it's completely unprepared, but I can't see what the bit with the phones that mean it's unprepared. Hopefully his fertiliser delivery don't turn up today, because there ain't no way that's getting in the yard with the roadworks there at the minute. Lemon barn, no babies overnight. Look at that one there. You see, stood on its mum. Cute, aren't they? Susie, you gonna have yours today, girl? Susie looked like she was going to be having hers yesterday, but she hasn't. There's no signs of movement, so we'll keep an eye on her, see what happens. I'm going to have a quick nosy as we go through. So, there's lambs. Come through here, you'll hear the goats in a second kicking off. Let me turn my camera around. Good piglets there, look. So we don't do anything with the piglets there. The boys, the girls are outside. All the goat kids are there. So we feed those in here, and then through the other side, that's where the calves are. And then come back through this way, got a little fire pit going for toasting marshmallows, some toys for kids to play on. The lights, you can't actually see at the minute, but in the night, proper cute. All lights up. And then right down at the bottom end, it's our lamb feeding area. And we've got 20 orphan lambs all in there, ready to get fed. There'll be 10 different people feeding this morning. And they get fed 3 times a day during the lamb feeding sessions, and then I feed them again on an evening. So in this area here, this is where, it's like the craft area we call it, so there's little toys for people to play, there's hammers for kids to have a go at hammers. So many have never actually used a hammer before, so that's quite nice. Paints and a little painting board, the old cafe, sand pits, and then if you come over here, the new cafe, just through here. If you go in here, look, I think we're just stocking the shelves. That mum's there. There you are. So we did actually manage to get it open just before we opened last weekend. Lots of nice bakes, look. Breakfast there. Sugar rush. I'm actually just going to go take a little walk out the back. Have a look at the oilseed rape. I've got to make a phone call because I thought it was fertiliser delivery were due this week, and we've not heard anything yet. I've got a few jobs I need to do to clear out the barn, because it's, well, basically I've shoved everything in there. When we were opening the cafe up, I've shoved absolutely everything in there so that we could just crack on. But that's the fertiliser store, so it needs emptying back out. Do you know what I've just seen down there? Look at that. That. Oh my God. That's a problem, isn't it? Pigeons. This is my oilseed rape. No, just having a look, see if I thought we'd be able to get some fertiliser on this, but God, it's bloody soggy. It might just travel if we only put a little bit in and don't put a full bag in, because this particular area, I mean, you can see there's a bit of standing water up there, gets really boggy really quickly, and no doubt will make some pretty hellish ruts, which is all well and good until you come through with a sprayer and it's even worse. I'm just going to have a walk to the wheat now and then head back up through the field. We'll just see how that's doing. All over there as well, look, can you see them all? And then go over there, look. Go over that side as well. That's alright, free dinner on me. The other thing that's really annoyed me, I don't know if you've seen, yesterday NFU, CLA, TFA all went down to London to meet about the inheritance tax issue. And it's not just about the inheritance tax issue actually, but that is part and parcel of it. And there's no willingness to even listen to farmers. So despite everybody saying, you've got your figures wrong, this isn't right, this is going to be a real problem for British agriculture, they're not listening. And I'm perplexed as to why. Do you know what? I'd much rather come out and say, do you know what? We want your land, we want your farms, we want to put solar panels over absolutely everything, we want wind turbines, load more houses, we're going to build these super villages, and we ain't got the land for it, so we're going to try and compulsory purchase all your land, right? Why not be honest about it, instead of going down the lines of inheritance tax, or you need to choose between farmers and the NHS. I mean, I do think some farmers are bloody superheroes, I really do. I've been fortunate enough to work outside of agriculture for a lot of years, and I think the work that many farmers in some hellish conditions do is absolutely commendable. But we aren't superheroes. We're not going to fix the NHS. It's not our doing. It's not the money that farming gets that's broken the NHS. In fact, so I think the £500 million that's going to be raised is 1 day's worth of NHS funding. Now, of course, you will not speak to a farmer who goes, do you know what, of course we want to... you won't speak to a farmer who says, no, we don't want to improve NHS wait times. Of course we do. Everybody does. But it's not farming's problem to solve in isolation. It's everybody's problem. And I think that's where we're getting skewed. It's real frustrating. I honestly don't know where farming's going. I don't know what it means for us. I don't know how we're going to proceed in years to come. All we can do now is keep planting every day, keep farming for the future every day, and hope that somebody sees sense and changes this catastrophic policy. I don't often speak about it because I think there's arguments either side where you can go, well, you get a bigger tax break than everybody else. It's not about the tax break that we get straight away. Do you know what? I don't think you speak to a farmer who says, I disagree with it completely. I disagree with huge landowners buying loads and loads of land for inheritance tax purposes. People, if it's a working farm, why are we wanting to rip it apart? If it's not a working farm and somebody wants to sell their asset, like many people would on the houses and things like that if they sold it, let's keep it like that. But hey, what do I know? Just a farmer. Just a farmer with cows that have walked up the field to come visit me, look. Come on, we're going to walk back together. You aren't going to believe this. So Daisy has just been in to tell me that she's caught the two sheep. You know, there'll be an auction. She's caught them. They are in the chicken pen, but they've actually been caught. So we are going to get them out shortly and put them into the barn with everybody else. How good is that? I can't even tell you how happy I am. She did say that Oliver's in there as well. So Oliver's been caught at the same time, but the main thing is they're in. We've got them. Happy, happy, happy. Do you want to see sheep wrangler extraordinaire and what she's done? So we've been literally chasing these for 2 days. We're going to be real careful because I think there's a cow in there as well. Look in there. We've got Oliver and 2 sheep. Oliver, you silly sausage. So Oliver's currently in the chicken house, locked in, but the sheep are too, so we're going to try and get them out now. Right, you hold it door a second.
Oh.
Oliver, do you want to sit down? Let him out, actually. Go on.
You want to let him out?
No.
No.
Hold the door.
Yeah.
Right, let me out gently. Come watch the sheep behind me.
Right. One.
Wait, Oliver.
Yeah.
Right, the door. Oliver. Boom.
You got it?
No. Here we are. He's Oliver out as well now.
It's coming out.
You good?
Yeah.
So this sheep, we have literally been chasing about for about a week.
Yeah.
And she's back. This is auction. We've already got Selby. Come on. We're just having a minute by the fire before his next session starts. So we've got calf feeding to do, and then we're going to worm a few of the sheep that we've brought up, and that's us for today. We need to make sure that Oliver's out of the chicken pen because he were in there with said sheep, but that's what we're doing. Is that my pretty ceiling? So it's now night time on the farm. No more baby lambs. Hateful Selby in auction. There, look, she's just walking away from me. When we came out, she tried to jump out the pen. Evening, guys. So all the animals have been fed. My last video cut off because my phone died. I thought I'd get away with just filming the last bit, but it's not Selby auction this weekend, which is rubbish. So I've got another week of sheep that keep escaping. Just going to do a bit of admin now. So the ticket system that we normally use, I changed over this year. And I made a mistake. Grass ain't always greener, so we're changing back tomorrow to his old system. I've just got to do a few admin bits, set up the events, and then we can get cracking. So that is tonight's plan. Hopefully we have some lambs tomorrow. We're going to bob out and feed the baby lambs shortly. So we'll keep an eye on everything that's happening. Like always, if you've enjoyed the video, please give us a thumbs up. Any questions that you've got about what we do here, drop us a message in the comments, and please subscribe. See you tomorrow.